beefy. Man, I had Chinese food and I'm already hungry again. Right.
Remember, the views and opinions expressed by a show and its guests are strictly those of said individuals and do not reflect those of Black Sheep Bravo, LLC staff nor the staff of Black Sheep Bravo. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Keeping it tight.
How much does your penis weigh?
Okay, I'm an idiot.
More than a feeling. Don't let your dog around your vibrator.
Right. Yes. That's it, man. That means we're live in the firing line. It is Friday night, and that means it's only one thing. That's the Friday Night Roundtable here on Black Sheep Bravo. I'm your host, the Spaniard, keeping it tight, and we're broadcasting from Red Zone, the Green Zone, and everywhere in between. We have a solid crew tonight, so we're going to jump right into it and head over to Doc and the PA checking in.
Oh, hello, everyone. So, I was driving to work this morning doing like 45 and a 15 because there's a street that I turn off of heading into work, and it's just so easy to speed on it. And underneath the bridge there was a cop sitting right there. So I'm like, oh, fuck, well, here we go. And I pass him, I look over. Dude's fucking zonked out.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, good for you.
So I got off scot-free.
There you go. That's a win, man. That's a win in my book.
That covers.
Yeah, covers.
Up yours, Flatfoot.
Never gonna catch me there, Johnny Law.
That's right. See here, copper.
Yeah, so.
I'll
try to remember for next time not to speak through there, but I don't know
be
if
alive.
it's possible.
There you go. Was it a trooper or like a local municipal?
It was a local guy.
Yeah.
Troopers don't sleep on duty.
That's right. They never sleep.
I'm sure that's what they all say.
Those hats keep them from falling asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I would think
Bobbing
so.
for cocks.
Cops or cocks?
I think he
Cocks.
said cocks.
Okay, all right. Damn, never looked at it that way. So now I'm gonna look at it.
Isn't that
Now
a
I'm
restaurant?
gonna be looking.
Cock bobbing?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what one of my instructors in the military used to say when you're falling asleep. He'd yell at you, "Quit bobbing for cocks!"
Wow. Yeah, never looked at it that way. I guess. Never bobbed for cocks before, but
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
I don't know. Yeah, well, there you go.
To each
That's
their
that
own.
Navy. That's that Navy for you.
Yeah, stupid Navy.
Yeah, well, we're going to head over to our resident band cast member, Grubby. What's going on?
Riding a 7-day ban now.
Yeah,
The
no shit.
Facebook viewer got me again.
Damn, man. I
You
don't
know
know.
what actually happened with that though?
Well, what it was, my daughter put up a post that said something about ICE is detaining people without properly checking their IDs. And one of them evidently was a soldier who was doing the you do 4 years military, you get your citizenship thing.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be a smartass, which y'all figured out I'm really good at,
Yeah.
I posted a picture of a soldier holding a kid by his hands, swinging him around, and said, "Over the border for you," or "Back over the border for you."
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't 10 minutes
That's
after
great.
I posted that, I jumped back on just to see what was going on, and there wasn't even a review option. It's just, you have been 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Man, what are we gonna do for 7 days? Our ratings are gonna go down.
Yeah, man.
I'll just send
I
you
don't
guys stuff on the messenger. Well, I can't even do it on Messenger. I'll have to send them to
Text,
Spaniard
yeah.
for him. Yeah, I'll do it by text.
Well, we'll figure it out one way or another. We'll adapt and improvise, man. But man, that is some bullshit, and that's one of the topics we're going to be talking about tonight. Is one of our good friends over at DV Radio, their band. We're going to be talking. Yeah, see, check it out. Grubby's got it. Dysfunctional Veterans, and there was an article in the paper. We're going to bring it up and talk about that later. But before we go over there, we're going to head over to the Stately Ogre Manor and check in with our very own ogre. So take it away, ogre.
Hey. What's happening?
Right.
Hey, when did I think I've gone over this before, but when did bikers become such pussies?
Oh, I think that was just a misconception that bikers were tough. I think people just assumed that. So.
Oh,
yeah,
well, maybe that's it. Well,
Are you gonna go up and ask
pulled
them?
they pulled it off well for the last like 50 years then, because everything I
exactly.
see on fucking Facebook and the Twitters is they're crying about grass clippings now. Grass clippings, and they keep telling me to look out for them. I'm like, yeah, I know how to drive a car and check my mirrors and my blind spots. Quit bitching at me about it. You want to
Have you
fucking
ever
ride
hit
your
grass
bikes?
clippings on a bike,
You
though?
want to ride your bikes and be tough? Quit fucking bitching. Jesus Christ! You watch your grass clippings. Watch your grass clippings. Goes back to what you were talking about last week, you guys, about people being pussies and being so offended all the time. I got to listen to fucking tough guy bikers. Pick up your grass clippings.
Wasn't somebody killed, though, recently?
Well, people die.
But don't speed over the grass clippings.
Yeah, I mean, it's only common sense, man.
Don't speed a fucking motorcycle around with no helmet on and then bounce your melon off the pavement a few times.
And not only that, a car has 4 wheels, a motorcycle has 2. So by the law of math, you're not going to have good friction on 2 wheels.
And I had another asshole on a bike for one of them fucking things just the other day. Came around and it passed me in a fucking intersection and then didn't signal and came almost to a complete stop to turn right into a gas station. If I wasn't an excellent driver like I am, I would have rear-ended his ass. And then I'm sure there would have been people on Facebook, why weren't you looking for the motorcycle? Exactly. Yeah.
No,
out of my
I
way,
hear you, man.
You want to ride a 2-wheeled thing with no fucking protection around you? How about you watch out for me?
You watch out, yeah. You be overly protective.
They're way worse in California, though.
Oh,
how they're able to split the lanes and stuff. That scared me.
Oh,
we got shit. I got guys on 355 doing that on fucking crotch rockets coming back from going home in the afternoon. Between the lanes, between cars and trucks and shit, changing lanes, and then watch out for us. No, fuck you. You deserve to get squashed.
No,
squashed.
Pet peeve.
Squashed.
Since we're on the
that was the word I used. Squashed.
Yeah, since we're on the topic of bikes, my biggest pet peeve, and I used to ride a bike, right? I used to ride motorcycles.
I know you did. That's why I was asking you. You hung
Yeah,
around with those tough guys.
My thing was I don't like the music. Like I ride my motor. Well, I used to ride my motorcycle to get away from the bullshit, from the noise of the everyday grind, to hear the fucking wind in my ear and to see the trees and the fucking scenery. Not to have some fat fuck next to me and his fat fucking bike playing fucking old, 60s, 70s classic rock that nobody listens to anymore. I don't want to hear your
Tucker
bullshit
band?
music. No, man, I like the Marshall Tucker band. I'm talking, this guy was listening to like Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy listening to? A tough guy listening to like soft rock, blaring loud, man. Like, I don't want to hear your shit, man. Put some earplugs in.
You can't rock out to Funk 49 all the time. I mean, sometimes you got to mix it up a little.
It's a motorcycle, man. You're supposed to be listening to the wind, not the fucking radio. So that's just my pet peeve about that.
Hey, what do bikers think of them like old timers on them fucking 3-wheel motorcycles?
Trikes, the trike.
Yeah.
No,
Those are pretty
cool
cool
because they can't hold them up anymore. That's why.
man.
Okay. All right. Noted.
What about the motorcycles with
ones?
the sidecars?
I'm not versed in biker lore. So that's why I asked these questions. What about them big like super fucking what are them big like
Polaris slingshot?
Nah, I don't know them big
or the Can-Ams.
The big I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. Those big
Like
the big
T-Rex
motorcycles with all the fucking bells and whistles on them and the people and it's like the guy's like 65 and he's got his wife on the back and they got their helmets with the
Goldwing.
Those ones.
Oh yeah, those are sexy though. Those are sexy.
Those like considered gauche or something, or like too fancy schmancy, or
That's the type of bike that I would picture Ogre riding.
Yeah, Goldwing. You and Linda.
No, I get a sidecar and have Linda drive it, and I ride in a sidecar.
There you go.
That's even
I
funnier.
can see that. Yeah, I can see that. You got to do that now, Linda. There you go. I know a guy that sells motorcycles. I could
do that, and I'll ride around in a sidecar with a machine gun, like a fucking. The Eastern Front 39.
Wear the old goggles like from World War II.
That would be awesome.
fucking like a leather helmet, like from football from 1920.
Like that kid from A Christmas Story when they were
That will
waiting
do
in line to see
absolutely
Santa.
nothing when you
Yeah.
crash.
Just sit there and crash and die. Yay! Complain about grass clippings. Those fucking grass clippings.
Yeah. You need to watch out for stop signs, man. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I sold my bike, because people weren't stopping at stop signs because they were looking at their phones. So, yeah, at a four-way stop sign, this chick just did not even see the stop sign, and luckily I got lightning skilled reflexes or lightning speed reflexes that I was able to maneuver that, man. It's just
causing all
that's
those
why I got
people
rid
to
of
get.
it.
Those phones are causing people to crash and run into motorcycles and causing people to get hit in the face with foul balls and baseball games and
yeah, man, it's not safe, man.
Phones are the bane of our existence.
It's gonna be it. That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing that ends us all. So
phones.
Yep.
We need to go back to when phones were connected to a wall.
Damn right, because all these
I can't wait for the
are an
apocalypse.
electronic leash.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So hot topics this week. What's going on? What are we talking about tonight? What's the word on the street?
Well, there's Father's Day.
Okay, we'll start that.
And my
Father's Day.
birthday.
Your
birthday.
Happy birthday! You're not even gonna be able to be on
49
Facebook
Sunday.
for it.
It'll be a band happy. You won't be able to get to see all your birthday wishes.
It'll be a
You
band
can't say
birthday
thank
wish.
you to 50,000 people.
It's a band birthday for Grubby.
That's all right. My fiance said she might post on there, for everybody to quit posting memes and keep me out of trouble. Just to laugh, see everybody make fun of me.
I love it, man.
Just to laugh.
I love it. I love that one post you did about the demons, and then this chick went off the fucking deep end with the holy roller shit.
Yeah, holy
I'm
shit.
like, yes.
Yeah, what happened with that?
When she wrote
God
that,
Squad, that went
wrote that, I was
south
like,
real fucking quick. That was.
I didn't really fully understand why she was posting that.
they didn't either.
Because Grubby had the nerve to talk about demons and
how dare you?
Demons, you believe in God and you need to get Jesus in your life and
Oh yeah, praise.
I like when she said read the
Jesus.
Bible. It was so hard for me not to. I was like,
I know, I
I'm
wanted
too
to
tired to
dive
get in.
into-
I don't want to
Yeah.
because I'll be on here for hours arguing with this broad.
Did you guys like my pinhead? God's busy. Can I help you?
Yes, that's us. Oh man, I love it. That's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about this end, Grubby. I mean, like I said, smart assery is what's in these days, and like I said, fuck people thinking
Now
take
you
a joke.
listen to me, mister.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Enough's enough.
Did you see my girlfriend is leaving the White House there?
Yes, she's going to be
Who's your
running for
girlfriend?
governor.
Yeah, that hot mama, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Yeah. Hubba,
I actually
hubba.
don't know what she looks like. I'm gonna have to
I'd
look
like
her up really quick.
I'd like to
Look her
get
up.
her girdle. Let me tell you, she, oof, mercy.
So she's always there's that little bit where I think she's not paying attention to, she's looking the
No,
other
that's
way.
because we went over that. She's got the one eye.
Why
that
does she
looks
look like she
the
got
other
kicked in the face by a horse?
She
That's
does.
not nice. Come on, because she's from
Yeah.
Arkansas. That's the horse.
She got-
that's
she
the
got a
right
cock
birth
eye.
passage.
No, like she really does.
She got a cock eye. She
I
does.
say it's Arkansas, not Alabama. We know the difference.
Arkansas. That's yes.
They both begin
Not
with
much,
A.
they're
Yes. Let's see what
She
Josh has.
She is
Yeah.
leaving the White House. There she is. Hubba bubba. Oh,
Mhm.
mercy. Who's that dude? Where'd he come from?
That's her old
That
man,
Jim?
isn't it?
Who's the guy? Is that Jim Carrey?
Hey, it looks like Jim Carrey. That's who I thought it was at
Kind
first.
of does. Yeah.
What is
No,
wrong with her face, though? Seriously.
Shit's called being ugly.
Wow. Damn, Doc.
No,
I
man,
like how she. My biggest takeaway is that she could really sport a pearl necklace. I mean, not too many women can pull
I
off
was
a
gonna
pearl
say
necklace.
she could definitely, she could pull that off.
Stop
That looks nice. Look at
She
that.
kind
That
of looks
picture
like
there,
she
pearl
looks like
necklace.
she looks like Tom Cruise in Vanilla Sky a little bit.
She got a
Deal.
pearl necklace, all right.
That, well, that, most of
the
those
other
facial-
the other 6 people that have seen that movie besides me.
Most
Yeah,
of
I
the
didn't see
people, those facial expressions
So
are from
bad.
stupid media responses.
I guess
Oh, yeah.
I guess that lion is stupid media. There we go. They
No, I'm not saying just one. I'm saying all,
Nah.
brother.
Oh,
I hate
yeah.
all.
Of course. All
Yeah,
they
I'm
do
done.
is
I don't
lie and
watch
make
it
up
anymore.
Bullshit. They're fucking professional journalists.
Yeah.
Shit. She's supposed to be press secretary. They haven't. I heard a thing yesterday. They haven't had a press briefing since like March 11th.
Oh, I'm even further than that.
No,
No.
March 11th or something like that, or March 12th was like the last White House press briefing. She's probably leaving. Yeah, fuck it. What am I doing here?
Man.
I mean, I would
Yeah,
love to
so
get paid
it's-
to do nothing.
Maybe they'll bring that guy
You
back.
kind of do, don't you?
What was that
No.
guy's name? What was the first guy? He was my favorite. The little
Oh,
guy.
Scaramucci? Not Scaramucci,
No.
the
You always
original
want to
guy.
go back to
Sean
Scaramucci.
Schweitzer,
Switzer,
something.
Spitzer,
Spicer.
Mike Hunt.
Mark Spitz. No, that wasn't
Something
him.
like that.
No, it wasn't Michael Hunt. What would you say, Spaniard? I think you had it.
I thought it was Spicer. Sean Spicer, I thought it was.
Humongous?
Is that it? Huge
Something
ass.
like that.
Fondle me balls.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Phil
But I'm
Sean
glad.
Michaels.
Spicer.
So who's
Sean
taking her
Spicer.
place?
Fact
Yeah.
checker with that.
I don't
one.
think no one can take her place.
Oh God.
Yeah. I
She
wouldn't
was
want
just
that job either.
fantastic.
Mm.
I would
She
want
was
that.
good. She took a lot of shit, man. She stood her
that's their
ground.
job. That's you go
Yeah,
out there and lie for the president, Republican or
definitely
Democrat.
took a lot.
Well, Spicer always looked like he was about to shit his pants, though. I mean, he
Spicer
looked
always
scared.
looked like he
Yeah.
wanted to jump off the fucking podium and start strangling somebody. He was
Had her
great. You
hot.
people come in here and ask this, and I'm telling you, it's like holy shit, dude.
He had that Quaker in a whorehouse look about him, though. Like, you wasn't quite sure what to expect.
Oh, for those of you that don't know
shit.
who we're talking about
That was
here
good, man.
is the new guy. Or not
No,
the new
this-
guy, but the
old
Sean
guy.
Spicer.
Yeah, there
You
he
know, guys,
is.
see?
Look at them looks on his face. That's awesome.
I feel like this
Mhm.
picture is really funny.
Damn, with a little head. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. But it's just kind of sad to realize. I mean, 2020, the election's coming up. That's what, months away, isn't it? Or is that
Quick.
another year?
Yeah, like it's like
Another
17.
Year. Yeah.
It's a a year. It's quite a ways away. And
is.
there you go. I'm
That
still
would
waiting
be
for
bad.
those. Did you hear our fearless leader the other day?
No.
Did anybody watch the
what
news?
happened?
I know Doc hates the news. Yes, Doc, you don't have to answer. We know you don't watch the news.
So just
I
fill us
don't
in.
know what I said. I don't remember.
Yeah. Pretty much exactly what he said 2 days later. They asked him about if a candidate gets information from a foreign country on their opponent,
Oh, yeah.
should
I
they
heard
go to
that.
the FBI? And the president looks at the fucking George Stephanopoulos from what, ABC or NBC, whatever he's
Yeah,
from, and
ABC.
says no. We take a look at the info, and he goes, if you got information on an opponent from like Russia or China, you wouldn't go to the FBI? No, I wouldn't go to the FBI. Stephanopoulos, the guy says, no, the FBI director says you should go to the FBI. Well, he's wrong.
Yeah, that right there.
The FBI director, the president put in there. No, he's wrong. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious. And then I listen to Hannity sometimes when I'm flipping around because I'm an old man. I listen to AM radio. Hannity
AM
the next
radio?
day. Yeah, Hannity the next day was saying what a masterstroke it was by Trump and how it was all just a big setup to get the evil liberal media all worked up. I'm like, what? And then today Trump was backtracking and said, yeah, if it was bad info and from one of our enemies, then yes, I'd go to the FBI. But I'm waiting. It's been about 3 days, about 72-hour news cycle here, and I'm yet to see any of my conservative constitutional scholars on Facebook and Twitter that railed against everything Obama did to say that this was a wrong thing for President Trump to say. But amazingly, they always seem to stay quiet whenever he says something stupid like this. I don't know. What do I know?
Is that kind of like if I'm elected, I'll cure cancer?
Yeah, that was another one. I didn't. That was
That's
Creepy
kind of
Joe.
that was kind of a stretch there. But
But yet he couldn't cure it for his kid who died from it. So, and that's not being mean. That's just a fact. Why would
that's
you
the
say
honest
something
truth.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a doctor. Maybe he's talking about funding.
Or sorcery. Maybe he's like a witch doctor.
Maybe he's talking about alchemy. Yes, if I'm elected,
That's awesome.
I will bring back all the alchemists.
He's been known to be hanging around
We
Haiti.
We will turn lead to gold. Do I need
man,
this
that's crazy.
week, Doc? Do I need to do? Are we
Yeah.
ready?
I
Yes.
think so.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna do a quick transition because I may have to duck out of here a little bit
Where the
earlier.
fuck
My
are you
daughters
going?
came.
Oh, it's Father's
It's
Day. That's
Father's
right.
Day.
You actually
Yeah,
got
my
shit
daughters
to do.
came and they're
What's it like to have children that actually like you, Spaniard?
it's kind of nice, man. It's really
is that
nice.
good?
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
I love it. And I don't have to I didn't. When they were younger, I had to like tie meat around my neck so that they can come play with me, or food around my neck so they would, come to me. But now I don't have to do that. I don't have to bribe them at all. They just come on their own will. So,
Ogre's like,
yeah,
I'll give you money.
Are they look?
Yeah.
That's
And
what
they
I was
still
going to
don't
ask.
come.
Are they looking for money or?
No,
Wow.
they're not. That's kind of a shocker. It's kind of crazy,
Shit.
but so yeah, I may have to duck out a little bit early. So one of the things that I wanted to touch up on really quick is that we brought it up earlier this week. We made a post, and let me see if I can get this shared here real quick. But the concept was about PTSD and getting help. Right now, I don't know if it was Devil Dog posted something or one of us had posted something about the veteran crisis hotline, or if you need help, call that number. Well, this is something, since we're kind of talking a little bit about politics. This is a former mayoral candidate who is a veteran, an Army officer who served 12 years in the Army, and he was running for mayor in Kansas. I want to say Kansas City. And after 11 years, he was battling PTSD and depression, and he decided that he wasn't going to run for mayor, but instead try to get his shit together, which I give this guy a lot of credit. And, it took a lot of bravery to come out and say this, because most people wouldn't say that. And his message was this: like, it takes a lot more courage to get help than to, actually not get help. So, again, I want people to understand that if you're feeling, you're feeling down, or you're feeling that things aren't working out your way, I mean, there is help, man. Just go out there and get that help. The help is out there. And take this Army officer as an example. I mean, this guy was running for mayor. He gave all that up just so that he can square his shit away. And now, his wife, kind of on a side note, they were talking about PTSD with other, like your spouse. And are they subject to feeling it as well? And they do. I mean, having to deal with the symptoms of someone you love with PTSD and depression, of course they're going to feel that as well, and the rest of the rest of the family. So I want to give Jason Kander a stand up. I want to stand up and give him a salute for stepping up and doing what isn't easy for some, to come out and really say, hey man, I need to get help, and he did it. And if you get a chance to see that his story, I think it's on NBC News. It was a good story. I think Lester Holt did the story on him. So great story. Again, for those of you men and women out there, again, who are struggling a little bit and maybe afraid to take that step forward and to get that help, you're not alone. All right. There is many more out there that are willing to do the same. So you're not alone. So that was my message. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got to say about that.
That's pretty good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, good for him.
Thank you.
Mayor of Kansas City too. I was going to ask you that. I was going to say what city, but then you saw it on a picture
Kansas
there.
City.
That's a pretty big town.
It is.
They got an NFL and a baseball team.
Right. Yeah. So it's no
for
it's no
them.
small potato town. So yeah, good for them.
I wouldn't
And
call
good
it
for
a
him.
town. I think I would classify that as an actual city.
City. Yeah. It's Kansas City. Yeah. So yeah,
Missouri or
that's what I got.
Kansas. Wait. Which Kansas City?
Missouri. M.O.
Oh, okay. That's the big one, isn't it?
Kansas City,
Yeah.
South Dakota? I mean, which one are you talking about?
No, there's Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. Jackass. There.
Yeah, come on. See, that's that Bloom Trail.
You
Bloom Trail
suck,
education that you got.
jackass.
That's that Stager upbringing.
Stager upbringing. So yeah, I mean, the other thing that we were going to talk about today was since Grubby's been banned for 7 days, we were talking about our good friends over at DV Radio. They've been banned for 30 days, and here's the article. Facebook bans dysfunctional veterans page that raises money for homeless veterans. Now, I don't know if you guys got a chance to read this story, but long story short, this was all pre-approved. They had this fundraiser. They got approval for the ad. The ad, Facebook approved it, and then all of a sudden, this came down the wire that, since they were raffling off a gun, now their whole page has been banned, and they're still working to get it back. So I don't know, man. It's happening way too much now, and especially if they're targeting a group that is out there to help veterans. That's one thing I don't understand. What are your guys' thought on that?
I think
We'll
it's
start with
complete
Doc.
bullshit, really.
Yeah.
But I
We
mean,
tried to get,
at the same time, it is their platform, and they are using their platform for
For however they
the
want.
gains. Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
that's the whole thing.
it's still bullshit, though. I mean, I wish there was something else. I mean, people were quick to dismiss MySpace. MySpace would never have done this to people.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. And that was the original thing. I think when Facebook first came out, it was meant to connect with your friends and family. Now it became just so all
So
about
much
money
more.
and advertising and ads and this and political and this and that. I'm like, fuck, man, it ain't fun anymore. I mean, yeah, we do our show here. You know, we have a good captive audience, but we do this for the sake of others. We're not
Right.
doing this to try to harm anybody or piss people
Yeah,
off.
well,
But yeah,
not
there
only
are
not only that, but this is only harming the veterans. I mean,
exactly.
I don't understand their point of view on this one.
Grubby, what are your thoughts
Well, coming
on DV
from
radio
okay,
being
you
banned?
got Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest men on this earth, who's protected by men that carry guns, but yet he's banning someone who's doing something to help homeless people that are raffling off a gun. It would. I don't know. I'll probably get a 30-day ban after this, but who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I don't know. We're not safe, I guess. I guess there is no way. I mean, I don't even know if it wasn't even about censorship. I think it was about they kind of
gun.
went back on their word.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the
so
gun,
what? It's
though.
a raffle.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. No, it's the whole thing that Doc said though. It's their platform. It's their terms of agreement and whatever they can do.
But
whatever
they
want.
were within the terms and agreements that Facebook has set out.
Apparently not.
But
Yeah, I read
Facebook came back and didn't tell them anything, and then they just banned them out of nowhere.
They really don't have to. I mean, that's what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Find another
And
medium,
I'll
guess.
bet you any amount of money Mark Zuckerberg doesn't know who dysfunctional veterans are. He had nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
DV
I'm sure
Ron just responded.
some lackey didn't run into his office. Look at this! They're raffling a gun. Ban them.
Ooh, yeah.
Speaking of DV Radio, we have DV Oink in the audience right now.
What's up,
There he
DV?
is.
Now, see, here's my question. Now, let's just change the price. Now, let's just level the playing field. Now, instead of a gun or a rifle, all right, let's say the prize was we're trying to target, I don't know, couples, and let's say we had a sexual toy to give away, like one of those expensive, exotic sexual
That's
toys.
probably
A
worse.
Sibian.
Would we get banned for something like that? What's the
No,
difference?
you would
with
not.
that?
Probably
No,
not.
Why? Because it's not
Well,
a gun?
because if you're a retailer and you have the retailer thing through the Facebook, you're fine.
Man.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I don't see. I have not. I used to do ads. I used to buy ads all the time. Fuck, I was spending almost $100 a week on fucking ads here for a while, and finally I started thinking, why? Why am I doing this? I'm not really seeing a huge turnaround, and all I'm doing is making fucking Facebook rich. I go, there's got to be other ways of doing it. So I stopped paying. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm using this platform for the sake of getting the word out to others because they use this, right? If there was something else that was better, well, fuck, I'll be all over it. If there's something else out there, show it to me. I'll give it a shot. But man, you just got to go out there and just fucking take the world by the balls, and hopefully you don't get in fucking trouble by it. I don't know.
Hey, Spaniard,
Jays.
is that a reflection or somebody fucking with your car?
That's a reflection.
Looks like the door's
Yeah.
open.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's a
his
reflection.
Oh,
Yeah, don't scare me, man. Come on now.
okay. The whole time
But
you're
anyway,
talking,
it's still fucked up that Facebook.
Oh,
is doing this to
that's the.
veterans.
All right, that's the mirror. Well, yeah, it is. I agree, but you said it yourself, Doc. I mean, it's their platform, and they can do whatever the hell they want. You know,
That's
the
where we got
terms
to
of
start our
agreement.
own.
I don't think anybody's owed a. You're not owed shit. You know.
No.
I mean, I'm not
No.
saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it is what it is. They decide, and that's that.
So we need
It's
to come
probably
up
Mark
with a
Zuckerberg
way.
standing outside by his car.
That
Probably
could be.
It's
Yes.
it's
Say
the
something
Winklevoss
else.
twins.
You'll get
Look
the
out for
ban.
them. They'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I know, man.
Lose
What you said
all
about Facebook
200
was
million
meant to
of our
connect
fans.
with your friends when it started. When Facebook started, it was meant for a pervert thing
Chicks, yeah.
for Harvard guys to rate the freshman chicks coming into Harvard.
Exactly. And see, that was harmless, and look what it turned into. And then, yeah.
Oh, God forbid they have. Can you imagine that if they had a site now on Facebook? If you started that, would like rate these chicks from your job or something, or
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
rate the chicks that you went to high school with, give them a 1
That
to
would be
10.
something.
Jesus Christ, that
Yeah.
would
Just
be
make
shut
sure you
down
take pictures
quicker
of them
than
in public
shit through a
places so you
goose.
don't get in trouble.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
It's got to be
yeah. I
public.
mean, even if they were fully clothed, there'd be a goddamn ruckus. I tell
Well,
you.
no, we're not talking that, but we're talking like this
Yeah.
public access.
Yeah.
You know?
If it's public, if you're walking around in public and someone takes a picture of you, you can't
You have no rights.
really. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you
there's
can't
no
bitch about that.
there's no call for that.
But yeah, I mean, we got to
Take
come up with
pictures of me.
another idea, like the radio, the old FCC thing. Like there should be an actual radio station just for vets. That vets run it, like just the full tower, full everything, fully funded, and you can say whatever the hell you want. No FCC
Yeah.
regulation, no Facebook, no banning. You can do whatever the hell you want. Now, if that comes about, sign me up. I'll be all over that. I'll work the
Hell
midnight
yeah.
shift. I'll work that.
Yes.
I'll work out the. I'll have a special segment from 12. to
Ogre,
2
you need to
a.m.
become
with
our
some
Oprah.
jazz.
Well, you can't do that because there's the FCC. You can't say whatever you want.
Well, the FCC won't let me be. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, we'll just go to Sirius.
We'll do my own thing. Yeah, Sirius Radio. That's what we'll have to do. We'll have to combine forces and just take over the airwaves through satellites. Yeah, satellites.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, DV, we're out there. We're out there for you, man. Again, let us know if there's anything we could do to help or
Highly doubt there is, but we're here.
send support, send some protesters. We'll go to Facebook headquarters.
Doc's
Rub
empathy
oil.
is funny sometimes to me.
Uh,
They should raffle off silencers next time.
Yes.
There you go. Now, see, I'm surprised Doc said yes because I got chewed out by him. He's like, "There's no such thing as silencers. They're called compressors, right?"
Suppressor.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Whatever. It's a silencer.
Mr. Doc's old Mr. fucking.
It doesn't really make
fucking
them
covert.
silent, though.
Well, no, it
Yeah.
doesn't. It's okay. It's a
Swift,
quieter.
silent, and deadly.
It's a quieter.
Yeah. Quieter.
He goes pew pew.
Pew,
Pew
pew,
pew pew.
pew, pew, pew.
Fucking A. So what do you guys say before I got a jet here? What are you guys doing for Father's Day? You guys doing anything special? Doc, I know you're not a father yet, so fuck off. But the
Yep.
rest of you two guys, what are you guys doing?
Laundry.
That's it, eh? Fucking A. That's the staple of every
Fuck
Father's
you.
Day element. Yeah. Oh shit, here we go. We got that caller
Fuck
again.
you.
I'm gonna go to Dunkin'
ahead,
Donuts
Colin.
and
Go
then
suck
do
a
laundry.
Damn it.
Fuck a cock.
I wonder if the whores are gonna be out for Father's Day.
Shut up.
Oh, that would be nice. You should get like a
get back
Father's
over
Day
there.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Speaking
rubbing
of
a
taking
tug
pictures,
there.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to get a picture of the Who's there from Dunkin' Donuts, but I'm always afraid they're gonna like get like the HIV on my camera or something.
That's what
All you
Pure
gotta do
L's
is just
for.
bust out your phone and just be like, click, 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 click,
What?
as you walk by.
I don't want to
Not
get beat
even.
up by.
You could pretend
Who
you're
was my
typing-
fake
you're
pimp I
typing.
made up? What was his name? I forgot.
Charcoal Johnson.
Salty Joe or something. What
Salt.
the fuck was it?
Oh man, what are you doing this weekend, Grubby? Anything special?
Well, Sunday being my birthday, we're just kind of hanging out. All the kids are stationed all over the country, so unfortunately, I won't get to
Yeah.
see them. But
Yeah.
oh hell yeah!
Yeah, then it's gonna be a great fucking weekend, man. Right?
Damn right.
There you go.
I'm celebrating all goddamn weekend.
Hell yeah, man. We're like those 40-year-old women that work with Ogre, where you started off all week, right?
Oh
Did
yeah,
you say that?
that's right.
Yeah.
My birthday week. My birthday week.
Birthday week.
I can do
Yeah.
whatever I want. It's my birthday week. Shut up.
Well, I had like a Father's Day week, so it's been fantastic, man. It's
You
been
get that.
great. Yeah. I get
You know what I
Father's
got
Day
from my youngest for my birthday?
week.
3 weeks
Benoit
later.
balls. What?
No.
Hmm.
I got. She gave me a reassuring pat on the back.
There you go. Yeah, that helps.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need.
That's what she.
All
I
right.
said, you know what,
Well,
birthday
You
was May
suck,
20th,
Dad.
and Still
Yeah,
haven't seen
good for
anything,
you.
bro. That's what she
least it
did.
wasn't-
She leaned up. There, you get a reassuring pat on the back. I was like, thanks.
At least it wasn't Geritol.
Yeah,
guess,
no
yeah.
shit, right? I would have threw it right
Okay.
back at him.
Kicking the newts
Oh.
or something.
Well, we just got a word from our producer that we have to go ahead and start the game show. So segment time, we're going to head over to Doc with his special game
let's
segment.
do it.
So,
All
a
right,
special
so-
edition.
This is going to be the Father's Day edition type thing. There's some Father's Day questions in there, so it's going to be the closest to without going over game. So I hope you have your
Alright.
pens and papers
I'm
ready,
psyched.
because we are going to start. So here is question numero uno.
Shit. Wait, I was ready.
Here we go.
20 minutes
Closest to without going over. In what year was the first Father's Day?
Oh, let's say. Okay.
One? No.
In what year was the first Father's Day observed?
we gotta make this
officially
quick.
recognized.
Yes,
Yeah,
we got to
let's-
make this quick. What
Alright,
year was the
alright.
first Father's Day observed? Closest
10
to the
seconds,
year
folks.
without going over.
Yeah. Father's Day. It's the
Alrighty,
topic.
Grubby, what do you have? Let's see it.
1918.
1918, that's a good guess. Ogre.
Ooh.
I'm way off then. 1962.
1962. Spaniard.
Ooh, I got 1946.
1946. Grubby wins. He was the closest to. You all went over. The actual answer is 1910.
Check
Wow.
you out, Grubby. Man.
Very nice,
guys.
Grubby. All right, switching over to Mother's Day now. When was that first observed?
Who cares?
We didn't do anything for Mother's Day, and this is kind of like Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So, let's see. Father's was 1910.
Yeah, what do you
Let's
think
see.
the Mother's Day is? When was it
Mother.
first observed? Ogre, do you have your answer yet?
Sure.
What is it?
1901.
1901. He went backwards.
Hmm.
Sound okay, Spaniard. What do you have?
Okay. Yeah. I got 1908.
19. You went backwards too. Did you go backwards, Grubby?
Hell no.
You went forward.
1938.
Oh, so you're gonna win? Because the
Holy
answer
shit.
is 1972.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
1972.
It took them a long fucking time.
Wow, really?
Recognize
Wow.
mothers.
Damn, man.
God
Women
damn.
got a.
It's because they're women and they're bitches.
I'm so
All right,
glad
number
about it.
3. How
And
much money on
suffrage.
average in the U.S. is spent on fathers during the Father's Day weekend?
On average per father?
No,
Per father, huh?
the average amount
Total
of money spent in the United States on fathers during the Father's Day period.
Oh.
Huh.
Wow.
How much is the pat on the back?
Yeah.
0.
If you
Yeah.
consider time, well, carry the 2, maybe like 25 cents.
Yeah.
How much money is spent on fathers?
Yeah, how
Without
much money
going
is
over.
spent on fathers during this period of time?
Hmm.
Banyard, you're going to go first on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a quick and cheap, easy $20
20? No, we're talking about all the money spent in the United States. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a chance
altogether.
to
Okay,
yes,
all right, sounds good.
reevaluate
I'll
your
just-
answer really quick.
Didn't we just cover this? I just asked.
That's
that
right.
question.
Yeah,
Jesus,
20 million.
Spaniard.
That's
20
instead of
million.
20
Okay,
bucks,
good,
20
good.
million.
20
Yeah.
million. Grubby, what do you got?
50 million.
50 million. Ogre,
18.5.
18.5. Wow, Grubby is just absolutely on fire
What the hell
because
was
the answer is $13.3 billion spent on
billion.
Billion?
Wow.
Yes. Lots
Wow,
and
billion.
lots of money spent
I
on
guess.
fathers
Father's
during this
Day?
period. Yes. that
Take
is
me
true.
to the gun store.
I guess. Yeah, man.
How
I haven't gotten
many-
my gifts yet.
How many this is number 4. How many dads are there in the United States? This is according to the Census Bureau. That was
Dads or fathers?
dads, fathers,
Jesus.
same thing. One and the same. One and the same.
Let
According to the
me
Census
see.
Bureau, how many dads are there in the U.S.?
Fucking Census Bureau. I don't even know what the population is.
The population is approximately 30 million now.
Million or billion?
330 million.
Million. Dummy.
There are 10 million people on the planet
Yeah.
now. I don't know.
Yes, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, who do we start? We're going to start with Grubby.
100 million.
100 million. He says 1/3 of the population is fathers. Ogre.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I went the same thing. 150 million.
150 million. You think more than 1/3. Spaniard.
Yeah,
I said 120 million.
120 million.
Was it like 78?
Grubby is going to win again by default.
Holy shit.
The answer, he's like, you guys have to do something, otherwise he's going to automatically win. The answer is 70.1 million.
70.
70.1 million fathers
That's
in the
well
United
over.
States. That's according to the U.S. Census Bureau. How many
All right.
people are paid for fish, or how many people paid for fishing license last year? This is kind of in the realm of fathers and stuff. They like to go fishing. So I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but I mean, there's not really anything else.
Go fishing for panties.
Yeah, but how many people
Panties
bought
at the
fishing licenses?
Oh, I don't. I poach.
Me too, right in my backyard.
Yeah. Fishing license. We don't need
Ogre,
those fucking
you're up
badges.
first.
15 million.
15 million. That's a good guess. Spaniard.
I'm gonna go 14 million.
14 million. That's a good guess too. Grubby, what's
You
your
dick.
guess?
55 million.
55 million. Ogre wins this one. The answer is 29.76 million.
Ah, see, I went the wrong way.
Hooray. You went the wrong way.
Hey, Ogre finally got a point. Spaniard still has
Yay.
none.
I always
What are
go
we
the wrong
on?
way.
Number 6.
6.
In percent, how often do people fish alone?
Ooh, I would say that's pretty high.
So if you send your dad off to fish on Father's Day by himself, what is the percent of population or percentage of the population that also fishes alone with him?
Well, if they're with him, they're not fishing alone.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Not like with him, but
I know. I know.
separate but alone. Wait,
Spiritual.
together but alone. Yeah. Percentage. Fuck it. Spaniard, go.
80%.
80%.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I'm a loner.
high.
Hell yeah,
Grubby.
man.
65.
65. That's really high too. Ogre.
I gotta change mine because I said six. I'll say 64.
64. Grubby wins. The answer is, where is it at? 21%. Only 21% of
21.
people fish
Wait a
alone.
minute.
No,
How does
that
he
would've
win
been
when I
Ogre.
said 64?
That would have been Ogre.
Yeah.
He went
Yeah,
one less than me.
ogre.
Thank you, Grubby,
you
for
said
your
65.
honesty.
I thought your answer was 60. I am sorry.
See, here at Black Sheep Bravo, we have integrity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
well,
Ogre
60
gets that
is-
point.
How much? What was it? 20 what?
21% of
Percent.
people fish alone. Yeah.
See, I like fishing alone sometimes.
I
man.
thought it would have been
Yeah.
higher. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's a math one for you guys. If
Oh,
you were to
great.
combine the children of Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson, Fred Flintstone, Hank Hill, Bob Belcher, Stan Smith, Randy Smith, George Jetson, Jerry Smith, how many children would there be altogether?
Christ, I'm just
That's
guessing.
way
I
too
don't have a
many.
clue.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
One
with
more
my
time.
favorite number.
No, God, please don't.
No.
One more time.
I can't do it one more time because you
Oh,
might
come
actually
on.
know the actual answer. So you
Yeah,
should.
he's gonna get this one. This
Yeah.
guy's a nerd.
Spaniard, we're gonna start with you.
24.
24. Let's see. Grubby.
37.
Ogre.
18.
Oh, you were one off.
Get the see, I knew
off.
it. This
It was,
dude.
the actual answer is 19.
Damn.
Hey, he didn't go over.
Yeah, that was really close, though.
Check out the brains on ogre.
All right, number 8. What is the average male life expectancy?
American
Yeah.
or
10
worldwide?
times fast. Yeah, American.
Uh,
Worldwide, it'd probably drop down to like mid-20s or something. I don't know.
no, I
That'd
was gonna
probably
say,
go
I think
up from
there's-
like all the like people in the
Go
Ukraine
higher.
and shit.
Yeah.
Well, they're
This
all
is not-
Yeah,
dying
but
now.
those African countries will bring us down too.
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna say, we're not
that's true.
talking about Keith Richards or Betty White, right?
Yeah.
Live forever.
Betty White's not a male that I know of.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, you never know.
Excellent point, Doc.
Yeah, way to go. That's
Way to
that
go
Corman
analytical.
school.
She
Yeah.
should be.
I know the
We're not
difference.
sure.
Grubby, we're starting with you.
75.
75. That is a great guess. Ogre.
75.3.
That's an even better guess. Spaniard.
78.
78. That's a
Too
little bit
high.
over. This one goes to Ogre. And we have a tie game now. The answer was 76.4 years is the average life
76.
expectancy. Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty impressive. Really. Quite a while.
Yeah. I don't
All
know.
right. What percent of dads feel like they do not spend enough time with their children?
Hmm.
What percentage of dads feel that they do not spend enough time with their children?
What percent of dads are happy that they don't spend enough time with their
Yeah,
children?
that's the next question.
What percent of dads don't spend or feel that they don't spend? Oh, now I'm getting yelled at. Okay.
You're getting yelled at, or are you being distracted?
Yeah,
like last week?
No, I get comment. I say something and then I
You get yelled at.
get it rolled back. That's right.
All right, Ogre, what's your answer for this one?
99%.
90.
Wow.
What? Wow, Jesus. Spaniard.
I got what did I get? I got 56%. 56%.
Really close. Grubby.
62.
62. Spaniard wins this one for his first point on the board
First.
tonight because the
Fathers.
answer is 60%.
Look
That's
what your
kind of
father-
sad, though. Like that,
Yeah.
60% of males or fathers feel like they don't spend enough time with their children. That's
Well, you know it's a $250,000 just to raise a kid nowadays, and that's just for the alcohol.
oh
Yeah,
geez.
no shit. Fuck.
Okay,
Man.
here we go. Last one, unless we have a
Last.
tie. So, in minutes, how much time do men spend watching TV daily on average?
Huh.
Minutes.
Yes, in minutes. How much time do men spend on average watching TV every day?
Well, that probably comes down some with all them snooty readers.
Yeah.
I don't watch television. Hey, you see that show last night? I don't watch television. I love when people say that. I'm like, you're aware of the magic box that
Damn it, I
shows
forgot to
pictures.
record. I got 120 minutes. 120 minutes.
120
2
minutes.
hours.
That's good.
I love that on
Grubby.
TV.
180.
180.
Ooh, 180.
God damn it, Grubby.
No. What'd you have, Ogre?
Watch, he'll go 181.
180.
You had 180? Okay, so that is the exact answer, and both of you have a tie, so we will go to the tiebreaker question.
180. I don't
Yes.
You just wanted to get to the tiebreaker, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, don't change it.
All right, so the tiebreaker, this is only for Grubby and Ogre. Sorry, Spaniard, you only had 1
Yeah.
point. They got 4 each.
That's all right. I suck as a dad.
Number
Tiebreaker.
11. What is the difference in years from the first Father's Day to the first Mother's Day?
I can tell you that right now. 62.
It kind of defeats the purpose.
I took notes.
Are we just supposed to answer like we do in
Yeah.
tiebreakers?
You're
just
supposed
answer.
to write it down.
Oh,
61.
Ogre.
well, the one we held at 62.
Did you only write that because Spaniard said it?
No, I
No,
wrote
'cause
it
he-
because Linda put a big giant post about the 1914 Woodrow Wilson signed a proclamation designating Mother's Day and blah, 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 blah. And the first Father's Day was celebrated on June 19th, 1910. However, it was not until 1972, 58 years after Woodrow Wilson made Mother's Day official, that the holiday became a nationwide holiday. So that's why I did it.
Yeah, see? Check out the big brains on Ogre.
And she's very upset.
Who the hell?
She's very upset in the comments, by the way.
Oh, well, the answer is 62, and so Ogre's going to win this one for tonight.
Hey!
Well, thank you for playing,
Alright.
Ogre.
And
Congratulations.
it wasn't even country
You
music.
win a dick in the mouth.
Thank God.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What, pardon me?
Well, hey, I got the cue. I have to go run, so
Pass
I'm
on
going to
that
sign
one.
off. But you guys carry on. I will. Ogre, you going to be around Monday for Monday Motivation?
Yeah.
You're going to be around this Monday? All right.
Well,
so,
of course I
yeah.
am. Where else
Okay,
would I
I'm
be
looking-
on a
I'm
Monday?
looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So sorry, guys. I got a jet. Thank you guys for watching. So the guys will still be here. I got to take off. So I'll see you guys later.
Peace out, brother.
Yeah. Thank
See
you.
ya.
Great job.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Good job.
See ya.
So, I guess with that, we'll go ahead and just go around the table and do our final thoughts and sign the
I was
fuck
gonna
off.
say you want to
We
wrap
lost our
this up
host.
now? Yeah.
We don't know what to talk about, guys. Sorry, I don't have any ideas.
That's it. They got nothing.
Go ahead and start us off, Grubby. What's your final thoughts here?
Well, with the fewer watching over me at Facebook now. I guess I won't be seeing you guys for a few days, but in the spirit of Father's Day, you know, to all the dads and stepdads out there that have actually stepped up, good job. And those of you that haven't, fuck off.
Said. Well said. All right, Ogre, go ahead. I guess it's up to you now.
I really got nothing. I just got, like Grubby said, aside from the fuck off and the banning part from Facebook, but, you know, happy Father's Day, and fathers, like I told you, be prepared that if you weren't 100% correct on Mother's Day, you're gonna have to hear it all day on Father's Day. So don't expect you're just getting the old steak and a BJ. You're gonna catch hell. I don't remember this back in May. So yeah, be prepared for that. But happy Father's Day, and you know, take it easy and be nice, and don't forget
Just
to
blame
do
it
your
on me,
laundry.
Ogre, because I wasn't there in May.
Oh, just blame. That's got nothing to do with you. Trust me. Yeah, that's really it. It's weather's warming up. Enjoy your summers, and don't be assholes out there, and watch out for motorcycles. Apparently,
Yes, and don't sweat the small stuff.
that too.
Okay. What do I got? If you're going to sleep on the job, especially if you're a cop, reevaluate your life, please, and fix yourself. That is just absolutely uncalled for. Like, I would almost much rather get pulled over than see a cop sleeping under a bridge in his car.
Are you sure he was sleeping or getting a blowjob?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is a good point. He could have been, but I mean, I got there and like other people were saying the same thing. So and this was spread out. Either he was getting the world's longest blowjob or he was sleeping. So I'm gonna go with he was sleeping.
Now there's a record I'd like to go for.
Oh yes, that would be good. But anyways, have
I'd
a
hate to
great
be-
night, folks, and happy Father's Day for all the fathers out there.
I'd hate to have to be the Guinness observer for that one, though.
Oh, that would be miserable.
Sit there with a
Stopwatch.
stopwatch. Jesus, how'd I get? Where have I gone wrong in my life?
Yeah, so reevaluate yourself.
That's
That's
right.
all I got. Thanks for watching. Tune in Monday. That whole
See you
thing.
Monday.
And yeah, go ahead and
Bye.
go.
That whole thing.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
You got a stern frown.
And over.
My ding-ding-dong.
And ogre.
Oh yeah. Well,